Can you bring our viewers up to speed with all of the developments since we last spoke?
Well, as you say, it's become a dirty tricks row now, with allegations of blackmail and intimidation of those MPs who are minded to vote against Boris Johnson and campaign for him to go. The accusation is being levelled at the what's called the government whips. That's the enforcers, the people who enforce discipline and try to get the government's business through the House of Commons. Now, what has happened here is that an MP called William Ragg, now he is a critic of the Prime Minister, wants him to go. He's also been a big rebel against the Prime Minister's COVID restrictions. He has made two accusations, one blackmail, and the accusation, he says, is that people acting behalf of the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, are encouraging the publication of stories in the press seeking to embarrass those who they suspect of lacking confidence in the Prime Minister. The second accusation he makes is that the government whips are threatening to withdraw public funding from MPs' constituencies if they won't support the Prime Minister. So two allegations. Boris Johnson has hit back, saying, where's the evidence? He said today that he says, I've seen no evidence, heard no evidence to support any of these allegations. Well, that prompted the MP who 24 hours earlier had changed parties, defected from the ruling Conservatives to the opposition Labour Party. His name is Christian Wakeford, to say, well, actually, I've got evidence. Now, what he says is that the Prime Minister's aides and supporters, he says, I was threatened. I would not get money for a school in my constituency if I did not vote in one particular way. Now, that was a vote on free school meals some time ago. It was October 2020. But Mr. Wakeford, the MP who has just crossed the floor in dramatic circumstances, he says he's got evidence of this intimidation. So, a dirty tricks row now, accusations of blackmail and intimidation. The Prime Minister thought he'd bought some time, but he's still under pressure. He is still awaiting the report, the Whitehall report, into all these allegations of partying in 10 Downing Street. A bring your own booze party was one. Another was partying on the eve of Prince Philip's funeral last year, when the Queen sat alone mourning her husband, Prince Philip, husband of more than 70 years, alone in Windsor Castle. A very sad picture that possibly defined the pandemic here in the UK. Yeah. So it's all getting very angry and acrimonious, but we await that report next week. That will be the time when the Prime Minister probably learns his fate, and when, if it's bad for the Prime Minister, more MPs will call for him to go. He's quite likely to face a vote of confidence. Even if he wins it, his days could be numbered, because he could be very badly damaged.